It simply lit a small lamp and kept filling it with oil. Chapter 6. The City Again. Elira returned to Auravel with Theron for a season of ceremonies and inspections. The city is not kind to those who leave it and return unbowed. At a charity luncheon, the hostess forgot to introduce her. At the theater, a whisper ran along the velvet like a mouse beneath drapes. A woman who had once clasped her hands after a recital now pressed her own hands together as if in prayer whenever Elira passed, choosing piety over memory. I would not say the city is cruel. I would say it keeps its rules warm enough to brand. Ardan met Lyra in a public garden where children raced boats on a shallow pool. They spoke without raising their voices because their voices had once slept in the same house. Ardan had come to ask, not to demand, that she consider what Lyra heard when her classmates repeated their mother's sentences. He did not use Lyra as a weapon. He brought a small ribbon Lyra had made from scraps and held it open in his palm like a question. Elira left the garden with the ribbon and a weather system inside her skull. She wanted everything, which is to say she wanted the impossible, to rewrite time without erasing anyone. She feared that even her wish for happiness had become a form of theft. One evening the regiment hosted a gala. Theron wore the honors he had earned. Elira wore a gown that fit like a sentence she had rehearsed. In the middle of a march, a minor officer made a loud lewd joke that did not use her name and yet somehow did. Theron's jaw worked. Elira smiled too brightly. The room did not collapse. It tilted. Later, in a carriage rocking across frozen ruts, Theron said something small and suffering about how the world would always have something to say. Elira, raw from the day and from the note Ardan had sent about Lyra's cough, accused him of carelessness, of attention given elsewhere, of faith given to a creed that could not keep them fed. He accused her of distrusting sunlight. They said forgiving things and unforgiving things. When the horse stumbled, they both flinched as if the ground had opened. That night, when Theron slept with his hand open on the pillow, Elira dressed quietly, as if each button were a door she might still close. She took her cloak and a small case. She left a letter that began with endearments and ended with a plea to be remembered for the parts of herself that had sparkled before fear found them. The station lamps burned again, patient, unjudging.